What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. We are at a G-Dubs. And I've been going quite a bit, but I have not been filming any of it, so figured why not today? It's a nice, beautiful, bright, sunny day out here. I think we're only hitting up this one before heading into the store. If I get through here pretty quickly, we can maybe do one more. Don't see very many Dreamcast games here. So that's everything that I got. It's really, really packed in there, so I didn't want to film too much, but the cashier, she's probably like in her early 70s, maybe late 60s. She asked me what the band was on my shirt, which is a black metal band, Eternus. But she's like, oh, I just heard of this band, Skid Row. Their singer, Eric, he's phenomenal. And I was like, oh yeah, on to the next one. What's happening here? Wasn't like this last time I was in here. It's brand new. And now we're at the store.
Now you're here.
Yay!
Yeah.
Look at all this stuff. I heard that there was a big trade over the weekend that got accepted this morning.
Yes.
So we're going to see that later?
Yes.
I hope so.
You know what we're not going to see later?
You sold a big field thing.
What?
On eBay.
Big as in price big or physically?
Well, I mean, like...
What?
There's not chocolate on my face, is there?
Just a lot. I don't remember what this item is that sold.
Well, I don't either.
Why are you here?
What do you mean?
I thought you don't work. Oh, that sold?
It's sold.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Guess what? Yesterday, I didn't know that this sold. I didn't see an email or anything
It
yet.
just sold, yeah, like 8 minutes ago.
I didn't send out offers on this, so it must have sold for $200.
Yep.
Someone sent a message yesterday. They're like, would you take $50 for this?
It's just a VCR.
And I ignored it. And it sold for $200.
Yeah.
That's a good start to the day.
Yeah.
Do you normally work on Monday?
Yeah, I work every Monday.
You always hear them.
Okay, but you're coming in
I
tomorrow.
am going to come in tomorrow for a little bit.
Okay.
Cover some hours.
Abby told me.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize. I didn't realize
What are
which
you
day.
doing here?
I'm glad you're here. I feel like I've been slacking a little bit on my eBay goals for this year. So, not anymore. I keep getting into these grooves where I focus on the new store for a bit, and then nothing's happening, so then I focus on eBay, Amazon, then I go back to focusing on the new store, and I need to balance it. But our security stuff is being installed tomorrow with a new store, so that is the focus tomorrow at least, but Jess is going to clean and test eBay stuff today. I'm going to take as many pictures as I can, and as many photos, and get stuff listed tonight after we close. That's normally how I do it. I work on the stuff at the store, but then I list it at home. So there's a lot that I can take pictures of right now, so I'm going to do that. And then we'll come back to this later once Jess gets through a bunch of stuff, and we'll take even more photos. And when she's done doing shipping, and she's back here working on eBay stuff, I'm going to go over there and work on the Amazon side of the business.
All right, got a lot of trays today. As you can see, we're actually going to divide it up. I'm going to do part of it, and I think Colton's going to do that beautiful stack over there. Ooh, we got X-Men Origins Wolverine. That's pretty sweet. It's pretty underrated. If you haven't played it, it's pretty good. Your health regenerates, so you actually feel like Wolverine. Got some good PS2 stuff. A lot of what I'm about to show you is actually part of Kyle's collection that he brought in. Got a lot of imports today. I would attempt to say the titles, but I'm not going to butcher them like that. So if you want to pause and zoom in to see what they are. Oh, Wild Arms, I can do that one. Ooh, got some Super Famicom. Nice. Got some Mega Man Soccer. Nice. Nice Sega Saturn. Ooh, Mother 2. Man, got a lot of import stuff. Ooh, Dragon Quest. Nice, nice. Sailor Moon. Some more Mega Man. Oh, a lot more Mega Man. Nice. Heck yeah. So that does it for the first half. It's just a lot of imports. It looks like there's going to be some cool stuff in there. Like, look at that Ivysaur. He's so cute. Look it up. Look it up. Yeah.
So I found these 2 bags of toys at Goodwill a couple days ago, and I wasn't filming at the time, but I wanted to show you guys. The bags were $5 each. Bam. This is the first one I found, and I was like, oh, there's a Godzilla in here. That's pretty cool. So I turned it over, and I was like, oh, there's a Mechagodzilla in here as well. That was definitely worth it. There's a droid in here, a couple other toys that we could probably throw in the dollar bin. Some of them will probably go back to Goodwill. And then I found that not in the toy aisle. I found it somewhere like when I first walked in. Then I was just starting to cut this one open, but I found this one in the toy aisle after. And this one is basically just full of Godzilla figures. There's like a ton. And I was like, man, for $5, that is awesome. There's just so many. Some extra crap thrown in here as well, but yeah, I was like, this is a great deal. A couple more smaller ones in there. So $10 for both bags. I thought was pretty awesome, and I'm adding these into the inventory right now. So some of these are probably going to be put in as like a random, like mystery box kind of deal. Some of them will not, but I think a lot of these smaller ones probably will be. So if you're interested in Godzilla, we got a few things. What are you doing, my friend?
Huh?
What? Wait.
What? Well, I'm just doing some batteries, but you were filming, so I turned off the thing. But as you can see, I'm about to solder that battery on there.
I love it. Are those done yet or no?
No, these ones are done.
Those are done. So if you guys need Pokemon games or Mega Man with brand new batteries, you know where to get them.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna try to start seeing if I'm able to swap the joysticks out of Joy-Cons. Because if we can take more Joy-Cons.
Yeah, we passed on, what, half of them?
Yes.
And we have a lot of broken stuff that we need to get fixed.
Yeah. So I'm trying to improve my knowledge and my skill.
When do you think we might be able to work on some of these that are all broken? Who cares about those? But these would be nice if they were all worky. Three Pikachu ones and 2 Zelda DS lights.
I have to go.
Have you seen these Godzilla ones before?
Godzilla? No. Oh my.
Brian, have you seen these ones?
I don't like them. They make me uncomfortable.
They just look like eels.
This one's
I
got
don't
like they're
no
not
arms, and this one's got.
I don't like it.
They're cool.
No,
Well, these were in that bag.
they're disturbing.
Oh god. The gray one is the second form. The red one's the third form. They're from Shin Godzilla Resurgence from 2016.
Sheen Godzilla Resurgence.
Oh, sorry, I was saying it with an American accent.
Yeah.
These things
Shine up Godzilla.
These things are way more expensive than I expected.
$50.
The cheapest one of these on eBay is $56.
Wow.
The red one, there's none posted right now and a bunch sold up to like $75.
Oh my god.
There are sold listings for both as low as about $30, $35, but a lot of the sold listings are around $50 to $60. But a lot of the ones listed are also new, but they come just like this with like a little tag around their neck. It's not like they come in a box or anything. So I'm putting them in at $39.99 each.
Do you want to hear some trivia about these guys?
Yes.
This is what a human baby looks like in the womb.
A second form Godzilla?
At
We're all Godzilla.
That's great Godzilla trivia.
3 weeks, this is what a human fetus looks like.
Then our tails fall off.
And then our tails fall off.
Our spikes go away.
When do they lose the ability to breathe fire?
You ask your mom.
About 30 weeks.
30 weeks. How many months is that? Put it in the comments. You'll see these in a trade-in clip later, but I wanted to show you guys. I got all of our cool little double jump tags for all these little random figures here. I love it. Oh, and these little Rodans, that one was too small, I think, to be $10 by itself, so we just put them together. But these are all entered as like a random figure. It's kind of like a mystery box kind of thing, so for $10 you get just one of these picked at random. I think we have one more out on the shelf as well that's kind of like a this size of one of them, so we should have 9 available right now, I think. Sorry I scared you earlier.
It's okay.
It was great.
It was only with an adorable bear and I wasn't embarrassed at all.
Sorry to the peeps that I didn't film it.
But you didn't expect me to full body scream.
Customers looking at the back door like...
Yeah, there were customers in here. Ariel went into the back room to use the electronic duster. And...
Bird. What? That's a crane.
Oh, it is a crane.
Wow. That was cool. That's a crane.
Yeah.
Sorry, I dabble in bird watching.
Me too, just now. So Ariel went into the back to use the electronic duster. And she was back there with the door closed, because we always close the door because it's super loud.
Yeah.
And then I was carrying a bear plush, like it's some anime bear, I can't remember what it's called. And I was taking it to the back because I was like taking it from the eBay spot to list in the store. And I heard you back there, and Colton was at the computer, and I was like, I'm gonna scare Ariel. And I just like had the bear like this, like in the doorway, and then when she opened the door I went, rah! That's all I did. And she did like the Homer Simpson.
But, oh yeah, definitely.
Very loud.
It was so loud.
I am unfortunately the jumpiest person to exist. So.
It was so good, and I'm sad I didn't film it, but that's okay. Well, that's it for tonight. We'll see you guys in the morning. Bye! Good morning, guys. I am at the new store. Can't really see it because that pod's in the way, but I was here meeting the security guys. They are installing, or like pre-installing, a bunch of wires for cameras, and they're doing the alarm and all that kind of stuff. Luckily, they don't need me to stay here. I just had to meet with them to kind of go over the plan, and they're good to go. So, unfortunately, my alarm did not go off. I was supposed to get up at 8, and my alarm did not go off. And so Abby's alarm woke me up at 9, and so they had to wait around for an hour for me to get here. I feel so bad. But they're good to go. I don't have to stay here. They have my number, so they can call me. I'll be at our store today. So only about a mile away if they need me. And also, there's a bird inside there. Inside our new store. The contractors always have the doors open when they're in here working, so the bird must have just flown in. Who knows how long it's been in there, but there's definitely a bird flying around in there. I really hope that he can get out. There's no food or water for him inside anywhere, so hopefully he will get out safely. But for now, I'm gonna head to the store. I'm gonna be getting there a little bit early, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Just wait for everyone else to get there. So I was streaming quite a bit a little while ago, and it almost seems like we just hit partner and then stopped streaming. And I want everyone to know that it is my full intention to continue streaming. We have just been really busy working on the new store and all this stuff. And I have every intention of continuing to stream, and that's going to pick up a lot more once we actually get the spot and we're moving in. I'm planning on streaming a lot of the process of getting stuff set up. So that'll be streamed on Twitch and YouTube. I just want to let you guys know there's, it's kind of why we haven't streamed a lot recently, but we will pick it back up. We have this beautiful factory sealed Jungle Book on VHS. You can see the original tags here, and we're just gonna, yes. You want some like Disney points? Look at that brand new VHS.
Smells like nuts. It even says, look inside.
So we have this copy of Mortal Kombat 4 that has no label. And so I printed a special one for it. Bam. Do you guys love it? Let's go show it to everybody else. Ryan, I want to show you what I made.
Oh, okay.
This game didn't have a label at first.
Oh.
Now it do?
And it has the best label ever now.
You like it?
It's fantastic.
She absolutely.
That's a good one, huh?
That is a good one. It's beautiful.
So if you get Mortal Kombat 4 with no label, this is the one you'll get.
That's the one you get.
All right, Jess, I'm gonna film trades. I pushed the film button.
Nice.
Bobby didn't push it when he filmed, so we have to film a clip again later.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay. We're good. We're good. We'll start over here with some manuals. So NES manuals. We got a large trade-in with a bunch of NES games, and most of them had a manual, which is pretty cool. Alright, some other manuals in here. Big thing here, this is the map and the manual for the first Legend of Zelda. It is heavily discounted. The manual itself is missing the cover, so it's just like the innards of it, and the map is like very poor condition. So we've just put it at $10. Usually this is like a $30 thing, but if it's something you're wanting for the map, there you go. I might buy it, so shh, don't tell anybody. We have a Gex manual and a Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. Moving on to some Switch games. Some pretty good ones. Looks like someone gave up on Persona 5, because we got 2 of the 3 big games for Switch. Game Boy Advance cartridges. Sorry, we're just got a lot of stuff in, so we didn't really have time to tag everything. So if you see something you want, go ahead and check it out on our website. We're gonna have everything listed on there except for consoles. This is just a mystery Atari game because there's no label. We didn't test it to see what it was because it wouldn't be a mystery. PSP UMDs with replacement shells, some amiibos, and brand new Crom Fire Emblem amiibo, and some Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. You'll notice on that Tetris and Kirby's Dream Land, this is some kind of like wax-based cleaning solution. So it unfortunately is permanently, ruined. Game should still work fine, but, not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Got some N64 games as well. As you can see, some of them are a little worse for wear. We will get those cleaned up before anyone buys them. Hopefully, once we get to the new spot, we'll have a better system in place to get stuff out. And then we got some stacks of games back here. These are all those NES games that those manuals went to, as well as a Scarface collector's edition DVD. Comes with lithographs, a DVD of some other original movie called Scarface. I don't know anything about it. I've never seen Scarface. Don't judge me. And it comes with a money clip as well. Some PlayStation stuff. PS2. And Simpsons Wrestling. I've heard this one is pretty fun. Unfortunately, it does not have the back artwork, but it does have the manual in the game. Some Xbox stuff. The new Lords of the Fallen game came in. I tried playing the original Lords of the Fallen, and it wasn't great. So maybe the new one's good. I don't know. Probably won't play it. GameCube. Then we have a NES cleaning kit in the box, poor condition, and a Blaster Master complete in box. So anyways, thanks for trading, everybody. Look forward to some more clips.
So I came back to the new spot after the security people have already finished what they were doing for today. They can't do everything, unfortunately, because the ceiling tiles are not in. Some of the walls are not even finished, and the spot where they're gonna put like our little touchscreen thing for the security system, that part of the wall is not even built right now. So they pre-ran all of the cables for the security cameras. You can see there's one hanging here, that white cable. They should be, yeah, there's one over here in the corner. You can see right there. So they ran all those are all around. They also have the door sensors on, so if I open and close the door, listen. You guys hear that? I don't know where the sound is coming from. There has to be like a little speaker or something, I would assume, but I can't see anything. But I can hear it when I open the door, so that's kind of cool. But progress is being made. I know it's been really slow. I wish that we had more updates for you guys more often, but this is just kind of how it is right now. We're waiting on permits, but I think the final step of going back and forth with the city architect and all this stuff, I think has been completed. They wanted to see basically a mock-up of where all of our cabinets and countertops were gonna go. They said it was something to do with like the occupancy, so I'm assuming that they're gonna see how much square footage we're planning on taking up with cabinets and countertops, and then they will figure out how many people can be in here, because the county has to decide that, the fire marshal or whatever. So I think we're getting pretty close to being done with that, and then once the electrical stuff is approved and we have the permit and it's all done, then they can finally start putting up all the drywall, finishing the ceiling grid, and then after that is carpet. And then aside from like some finishing touches here and there, that should be it. So I am hoping that we have maybe a month to a month and a half before they're ready to give us the keys and we can start doing our stuff. I'm super excited to get started, and I hope you guys are as well. Yes. JoJos.
I would love some JoJos.
Yes.
We're getting JoJos?
Heck yeah.
But from where? That was the mystery.
We're gonna
Don't know.
find them.
Don't know if Fred Meyer has them
We're gonna try that first.
or Safeway.
Someone has
JoJos.
I do like Winco JoJos.
JoJos and chicken strips.
Chicken strips. Are we gonna have any greens? Any vegetables?
another side.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What is wrong with you?
Ryan likes potatoes.
You had a vegetable the other day.
Potatoes are vegetables.
They're starchy vegetables.
Yeah, the best kind.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, if they have fried pickles, we'll get some of those.
You know what? I'll take it. Ew.
I like pickles.
I love pickles.
What?
It's gonna be nasty.
No. Me and Ariel share the same food opinions.
We have
pretty much on everything.
the same pizza, the same trash opinion.
No. Food opinions.
How many pieces of salmon did you have yesterday?
I got 8 orders, so 16 pieces.
Nice.
I didn't eat the last like 5 or 6 things of rice though.
Yeah.
I just ate the fish off of it with the spicy mayo.
Just like the old man.
For those that don't know, JoJo's are potato wedges.
Yes.
Oh yeah, some people don't know.
Most of the U.S. doesn't call them that.
Most of the U.S. really.
Yeah, it's just like an Oregon Northwest.
It's a Pacific Northwest thing.
Oh.
Potato fries. Yeah.
Wedgehead.
JoJo's.
Potato wedge with what? What are we talking about?
Ho-hos.
Question of the day. What do you call JoJo's?
JoJo's.
Yeah, just JoJo's.
You remind
That's
what
the
are
right answer.
JoJo's?
I'm sitting here printing artwork for Disc Only Games. Jess just got back from the grocery store. These are the JoJo's. I'm sure you guys know about them, but in the Pacific Northwest, we call them Double Joes. So I've seen a few videos going around recently that I'm sure you know which ones I'm talking about, but they are something about like the sad truth of owning a video game store, or something along those lines. And that's obviously a very good title for a YouTube video because it makes you want to click and watch. But I wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit because my experience with opening a store is still fairly recent in the grand scheme of things. We opened our store in 2018. We've been open for about 5.5 years, and we are about to do our second big expansion. So there are stores that have been around for 25, 30 years, but so, you know, compared to places like that, our store is still relatively new. I do think that we've done a pretty good job of building up our business, and I think we're doing pretty good considering we've been able to expand once already. We're about to do it again, and everything just continues to kind of grow and get better over time. So those videos are very interesting to me because I get to hear the experience of different store owners around the country, and they get to talk about their struggles and their success and all this different kind of stuff. And so just based off the title alone, I think that these videos offer something much more than what that title says. But just going off the title alone, I don't think that it really paints the full picture, which you can't in a YouTube video title. That's just how it is. But I think that today, if somebody were to open up a brand new video game store, if you opened up one next month, I still think that there's plenty of room for a store to succeed. And I wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit because I feel like a lot of people don't think that it's either one, a good idea, or two, possible. So in my opinion, the number one thing that a store needs to succeed is a community. And this is something that takes time to build. It can be difficult, and there's many factors that will come into play when you are opening a store and trying to build that community. If you're opening a store around here where we are, around the Portland, Oregon area, I counted before starting to film, there are at least 11 retro video game focused stores within about a 40-minute drive of here. And there may be more that I'm forgetting, but there's 11 that I could think of off the top of my head. That is a ton of competition. That is not counting any GameStops. That's not counting any pawn shops, thrift stores, nothing like that. These are just retro video game stores. That's a lot. So it's difficult to open a store in such a saturated market and expect that you're going to quickly build this awesome community because there's so many stores for people to choose from. And you can do things better than other stores, but that doesn't necessarily mean that everyone's just going to come shop at you and only at your store going forward, right? So doing things to build community is extremely important. And even if you are opening a store like we have here in the Portland area, there is still plenty of room to build a community. But I think for us personally, YouTube and our online presence and our videos and stuff have helped to kind of fill in the gaps where if we didn't have any social media and we didn't make videos, it'd be harder for us to build the community the size we have because there's so much local competition. But stores can open all over the place where there isn't much competition, and it makes it pretty easy to build that community. But not everyone's going to be able to do that because it takes a certain type of person to be able/willing to put in the work and the effort that is required to not only open a store, but to build that community. If you have a bunch of local customers who are loyal to your store, they're dedicated, they're coming in often, assuming that you're doing other things, the right way, then they're going to remain loyal, they're going to continue to support you, and it's going to make it easier to keep your business going. Now, like I said, not everyone's going to be able to do this. I'm not trying to say it's easy at all, because it's definitely not. It takes a ton of hard work, takes a lot of time. That's the big thing. People think, oh, I'm going to own my own business. I'll be my own boss. I can set my own hours. I can do all this. No, you can't. When you have a store to run, you have created your schedule, yes, but you have to stick to that. I can't just wake up one day and be like, I don't really feel like working today. Back when I was doing eBay and Amazon full time, I could definitely do that. But now that we have a physical store, customers expect you to be open at a certain time. So you kind of do have a schedule that you can't control once it's set, right? So it's a ton of work. it's very, very difficult to open a store and to put in the time and the effort that's required to make it work. But I do think that it's still possible, and I hope that people who are wanting to open up a store are not seeing those types of videos where, you know, store owners are talking about their businesses doing bad or they're closing locations or whatever it is. I don't want people to see that and think that, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't pursue this because if they can't make it work, how can I? And I definitely think it's still possible. Just expect that you're not going to have much of a social life once you start for a little bit, and it's going to take a ton of time and a ton of work and a ton of effort to actually do it, but it is still possible.
Anakin, no! Anakin! Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. This is trade-ins. Sorry. For a second there. I thought it was, never mind. Anyways, trade-in time. We got some cool stuff here, so let's get through it. Anyways, let's start with the cool Star Wars toys. Got the cool Princess Leia action or doll action figure thing. It's really cool. It opens up. It's not in the greatest of conditions, but, you know, it's still really cool. Got this puzzle. I already showed it a little bit. Got Qui-Gon with his lightsaber. And we got all these awesome Godzilla toys that Coop got from the Goodwill. Very, very cool. He got these all in like one big bag. It was really cool. Very cool stuff. He has more Godzilla and toys over here. So here's a King Kong and an Iron Man, and then the Godzillas. These guys look really weird with their like stubby arms. I don't know if you can like see their tiny little chicken wing of an arm, but yeah, it looks really funny. Got these Mario Kart things, RC cars with no remotes. Got a couple of these things. We get them in all the time. Got a GameCube player and disc. So it's on someone's wish list, so this might be sold by the time you see this, but we'll see. You never know. Could be yours. Got some Wii U, PS2, and an Xbox One game. Got this awesome consoles right here. Got the top loader and got the fantastic grape console. Very, very cool. Also got this Animal Crossing Monopoly. We've had those in before. Very cool. That one's still brand new. And got some Wii U games down here. I think I showed some of them, but not all of them. Got some Switch games, like the best one ever, Super Mario RPG. Very good game. If you haven't played it, you should. What are you doing? What's wrong with you? Got some 6 to 4 stuff. Got the jumper pack thing, whatever, you know, expansion pack. Got a Japanese game, baseball game, and got this awesome Mortal Kombat 4. Very, very cool. I love the printed artwork. It's very, very nice, very nice. Got some Xbox 360 games. Got a PSP game. Got some games back here. Got a Wii U game, Xbox One, some PS4, some original Xbox, some PS2. All the prices will be on the games, but like, you know, on our website you can go get the prices if you're interested in any of these. Go ahead and pause it and go look if you'd like. Then we're gonna go on to some movies over here. Started with some Blu-rays and now got some DVDs. I don't think there's anything too crazy. But hey, you might just see something that you want. Alright. And we got some toys up here. Got some Alien toys. Very, very cool. Got this Chainsaw Massacre toy. Let's see if I can. There you go. Look at that pretty face. Pretty cool. And then we got some electronics over here, which is kind of cool. Got some weird headphones and this radio. Yeah, we're trying to start to collect some retro electronics, so those are pretty cool. Got some DS and 3DS game, Mario Party. Pretty cute, pretty cute. Got a record over here, a Katy Perry record. Cooper found that at the bins, I think, for cheap or something, and brought it in to set because we have vinyl. And some controllers. Got some fantastic controllers, the watermelon and the ice blue controllers, and this awesome Wavebird platinum controller. And I believe that's it for all the trades. Pretty cool stuff. Anyways, let's go to the next clip.
All right, so our question of the day is, what was the job you wanted to be when you were little? And I'm talking like pretty young, like 3rd grade down. And my job I wanted to be is a gymnastics person.
Gymnasticsist.
Nice.
Gymnast?
Yeah, gymnast.
There you go, there's the words. Yeah, that.
All right. So when I was little, I wanted to be a cartoonist or a voice actor for cartoons. Yeah.
You can still do it.
No.
Yeah, you
Well,
can still
I
do
could
it.
be a voice
Do
actor, but
it.
I can't draw.
Yes, you can.
can.
I'm gonna come and get you, Ryan.
I guess I could.
So when I was like 3 or 4, my grandma set the kitchen on fire. And I remember sitting outside, like watching the smoke kind of like come out of the apartment complex and screaming for help.
You want to be an arsonist.
From that day forward.
And the fire just lit something in me. No. I remember thinking at that point, it would be pretty great if I were a firefighter right now. And so for a little bit I was like, yeah, I'll be a firefighter. I think that would be great.
That's cool.
Yeah. Besides the crippling fear of fire and the fascination of it, I'm a complicated person.
So when I was really young, there were 2 things that I wanted to be. One was a professional rollerblader.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
Or a drummer.
Oh,
Nice.
That came true.
you do that.
What if
You
you
do
did
that
both
thing.
at
You
the same
did that.
time?
At the same time, that'd be a little difficult.
You get the drums that strap around your waist like a
Yeah.
one-man
Yeah,
band,
like a marching
and
band.
you just start like rollerblading.
Yeah.
I suppose it's possible.
And then you get one of those like mounted harmonicas so that you can drum and harmonica.
But then I can't do my metal vocals.
Well, that's you.
Okay, get a
you
microphone.
breathe away from the harmonica. Here, give us a good one.
Yeah. Perfect.